But for $6, you could have gotten chow and a tour.
Chow and a tour. What a deal. Well, I think West Virginia is really pretty. The road was really, really nice. Definitely.
I'm into that.
So where are we?
Where are we now?
Yes, where are we now, dear?
We're Green Bank, West Virginia.
And what's so unusual about Green Bank, West Virginia?
Where they find ET.
Yeah.
Searching for ET here. There's the big telescope, big radio telescope.
Green Bank, West Virginia is one of John's favorite places to stop. It houses the largest radio telescope in the world, and they basically monitor ET. It's quite a place, and we highly recommend doing the tour. While we were here, we met up with a few of our Chicago friends from the Amazing Challenge. We are going to ride with them as they head down the Blue Ridge Mountain Parkway. As mentioned earlier, West Virginia has some really amazing roads. Highway 250 is one of our favorites. As you can see, it's very windy and very scenic. The next morning, we hooked up with our friends again at the beginning of the Blue Ridge Parkway. The 8 of us are going to take a couple of days. We're going to stay with them for only a couple of days, and they're taking the rest of the time to go all the way to the end of the parkway, which some of them have not ever done. It's quite a nice ride. It's a slow ride, but the scenery is awesome, and the camaraderie and the sights along the way are pretty cool. One of the first things that we ran into at the beginning is the one and only tunnel at the northern end of the parkway. Our group leader, Mike, followed by Paul, Tom, and Marty, and Jim. Our back door was Bill. Thank you, Bill. And of course, John and me. We were blessed with an absolutely beautiful, clear day and thoroughly enjoyed the vistas from the parkway. One of the many stops along the route was a winery. I'm not a big wine drinker, but I ended up walking out with half a case of wine. The wine tasting was very successful. That evening, we stayed at Stations Inn in Laurel Springs, North Carolina. It was a quaint little motel, reminded me a lot of the motels we've stayed at in the UP. They had a little diner that we ate at for both dinner and breakfast. Oh, actually, no, we did not eat breakfast there because even though they said they were open for breakfast, they were not. I asked the guys to introduce themselves that night, and Tom is the first gentleman.
Retired firefighter.
I'm Marty Geller. If my bike gets on fire, then I know where to turn.
My name is Jim Barr. This is the first time on a parkway with my friends. Awesome.
I'm your fearless leader, Mike Flannery, on the Parkway.
Hey, Bill Wallace here, retired police officer with another city employee on the Parkway with the boys, having a fantastic time. Glad John and Julie, who's our videographer, can make it with us. Come on, hubby. The hubby with the wave.
That's right. They're still recording.
The pressure is
I
on.
had to bring my wife to the upper part of the Parkway since we did the section of the lower part earlier in April. Let her get a chance for it. It's been 37 years since I first rode the Parkway.
Thank you guys for humoring me with all of my video retakes. It was a great time. And enjoy the rest of the Parkway. Bye.